All right. If side hustles were easy, as social media makes them look, everybody would be rich by now. They would. And the truth is, most side hustle plans fail not because people are lazy, but because they're following broken strategies. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you and I'm going to break down exactly why most side hustles fail, the mistakes that almost everyone makes within the first 90 days, and the simple fixes that turn a side hustle from frustration into real, actual monthly income. Now, this isn't just theory. This is from actually building side hustles and side income that works. I've done it myself. I'm showing you guys on this channel. Quick disclaimer, this is for educational video or educational purposes only. It's not financial or business advice. I'm just sharing what's worked for me so you can avoid any mistakes that I've made, or you can learn or get ideas. As always, do your own research. And we'll go ahead and get into it. The real reason why most side hustles fail. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth of it all. Most side hustles, they don't fail because, say, the idea was bad. They fail because the plan was never realistic. Here's usually what happens. Basically, like, people will underestimate the time that it takes. They will overestimate the speed of the income that's going to come in, and they're going to chase what looks exciting instead of what actually pays. You have to provide a solution to somebody's problem for it to be successful. Now, a side hustle is not passive at the start. Anyone telling you guys is otherwise is lying. And side hustles don't always become passive. Like my dog boarding and pet waste removal is never going to be passive for me. Mistake number one is going to be chasing easy money. Now, the fastest way to destroy a side hustle is by chasing whatever looks the easiest or the simplest. Examples of that would be like drop shipping when you have no audience, a faceless page with no niche. It happens a lot. AI businesses with no skill. You're just post and get paid models. That stuff never really works. But people are going to try and sell you the courses for it and tell you that it does. If it looks easy, chances are it's probably already saturated and probably not a good idea. Well, how can you fix that? Instead of asking what's easy, ask, like I said, what problem can I solve that people are already paying for? Mistake number two, that's going to be no income timeline. Now, most people will quit because they expected money in like the first 30 days, and that's not how this works. That's certainly not how it worked with like in-home dog boarding with me. I didn't really start seeing income until about a good like 6 months into it. Your first month or two is kind of learning, adjusting your setup, figuring out exactly how you need to do things. Month 3 and 4, you kind of get your first dollars. Month 6 and up is building that consistency. Around the year mark, you really start scaling it and it becomes extremely consistent. People don't fail, they quit before they actually like gain traction, if that makes sense. Now, how can you fix that? Set up like a 90-day survival plan, not like a 7-day like payday goal where you just want to make a bunch of money. Mistake number 3, too many ideas and zero focus. This one is big because everybody's trying to do a million different things nowadays. People aren't failing, they're just distracted, and you can't be like that. They'll jump between like YouTube and Amazon and coaching and AI and digital products. They're never long enough to get good at one of those particular items. Now, side hustles, they reward focus, not curiosity. There's a way that you can fix that. So what you want to do is pick one lane, and you're going to commit to that one lane for 6 to 12 months, and you're going to ignore everything else, and then you can start adding on as you get good at one thing or get things in place. Mistake number 4, that'd be building without demand. Now, this is where smart people mess up, because they're going to build something and that they like, and it's not something that people are already paying for. So like, I knew people were paying for dog boarding and pet waste removal. It's easy, and I went ahead and hopped on that. The market doesn't care how passionate you are. Like, you need to work around the market. And how can you fix that? You can copy demand that's already there, and you can improve the execution of that demand. What are people already buying? What are they complaining about? What can you do faster? That's what I did with dog boarding. I found people that were doing it in my area, and I did it better, faster. I did it cheaper to start, and I made it a better experience for people. And now I'm the top rated one in my area, and I have to turn away boardings, and that's all within like a year and a half. The next mistake, no system, just grind. Now, most side hustles will fail because people will try to do everything manually forever. You can't be like that. If your side hustle needs constant motivation, it's not a system, it becomes a job. You want your side hustles to be a little bit automated, to be a little bit on autopilot, not be so manually demanding that it takes away from like your main job. You want to like document, simplify, and repeat things. Same thing for like on apps or social media, same posting schedules, same offers, same process, same follow-up responses with clients. You want to get a good system going. Systems are going to create freedom. If you're just hustling and grinding, it's going to burn you out. So you've got to find ways to fix those things. Now, how can you fix your side hustle? Here's kind of a step-by-step. Here's the framework that actually works, and it's framework that I use. I chose a boring but proven idea: in-home dog boarding, pet waste removal. Boring but simple. I'm solving a problem for that people already pay for. I had set up a 90-day runway. I focused on one platform, which was actually Rover. I built a repeatable system. I stayed consistent even when it was quiet in the beginning. It really didn't pick up until about a year into it, and it worked. Now I'm extremely busy with it. Side hustles don't fail because they're impossible. They fail because people will quit too early. I could have easily quit when I was only making $100 or $300 a month. Now I'm making like $6,000 a month consistently. If you want more than average income, you can't run average plans. And boring, consistent, focused side hustles are going to win every single time. If you want real side hustle breakdowns, like what works, what doesn't, how to actually build income, hit the subscribe button. I'm showing you guys all that stuff here on this channel from my own personal experience, my own side hustles, and I'm showing you guys my brokerage accounts and my portfolios and how we're investing that side income money to reach $1 million. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.